Okay, guys, so I'm going to give you guys information on what happened to me yesterday when I went to the Social Security office, okay? Yesterday I got out. I need to go to the Social Security office and to uh, HEB. So I go to Social Security office first. I get to Social Security office. I get in. It was packed on a big Monday. It's packed. You know, these type of days, like people be at work doing these hours. Okay, just to point blank. And all of a sudden today, that day, it was packed. Okay, whatever. I get there, it's nowhere to sit. So I stand in the hallway. You know when you walk in the Social Security office, it's the middle floor right here, right when you walk in. And I'm at the port out the office, by the way. So I'm walking in. And I'm standing in the middle of the floor. Like as soon as you walk in, you gotta stand in the little lobby because it's packed. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I stand there. There's a guy. He was sitting down. He got up and let me sit by him. So at this point, I'm sitting by another lady. You know, I kind of thought that they were together, but he wasn't. They were separate from each other. So um, when he got up, I went and sat down. He let me have that seat. I said, thank you. So when the other lady got ready to go, you know, her ticket got called. He came and sat on the side of me. Now, at this time, you know, my persons had been in my energy, you know. Before I even got there, he was in my energy. You know, I'm telling you how they try to pull your energy, okay? Try to, just try to find a way to come back in your energy. They are trying to send this person back into me, and I'm just not having it, okay? And they know this, so they want this person to try to control every aspect of their dirty deeds that they do. Okay, so this is what it was. I kept feeling like my sexual energy being pulled. They were trying to pull my sexual energy. I put in the yoni egg. Okay, I used my yoni egg, y'all. I stood up and I could feel my yoni egg coming out. I'm like, oh my god, like no, I'm not going to this place of business with this yoni egg in me. I'm not doing that. So I removed the yoni egg and whatnot have you. So I'm waiting. While I'm waiting, for my name to be called, there's a lady sitting across from me. It's a Hispanic lady, a boy, and a girl. Okay, I don't know if it was two girls. Yeah, it was two ladies, older lady and a younger lady sitting across from me. Now, around this time, there has another couple come in. An older lady sitting in a wheelchair. Okay, one of them pusher chairs where you can sit in it. And it has a man in a gray and a gray muscle shirt. And not looking like some dinky shorts or whatnot, what have you. He's just standing in the window. Like he's looking at somebody, like he's just praying and, and his hands there. He's like what you call a robot. He's just standing in the window. I pay no attention to that guy had done sat down by me at that time. I'm not paying no attention. I'm in my phone. So it goes from that to me still feel my person in the third party in my energies. Like I say, they were waiting. They were sending people. They were recruiting people out. Okay? And the lady in front of me, the lady in the pink, and the little boy and the girl. Okay? But I'm saying about 45 minutes that I had been sitting in there. They had another guy walk in and she's like, oh, you like that guy? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not really paying no attention. I didn't even look at the guy, but I just saw somebody walk in with gray sweatpants on. So he goes sit down, but I end up looking up. And the girl was, I guess she was leaving, but she had like this faint look on her face. And she turned her head and she left out. Didn't pay no mind. I get back in my phone or whatnot, or have y'all, because I'm listening to music. So I just all of a sudden it's like kind of feel like this urge, like I was being my sexual energy was being pulled. I had already felt that way before I left. Okay, I want to let this be known. I felt that way, and when I get to the place to take care of business, because I'm in this place, okay, and the black guy that was sitting inside of me, their number ended up getting called, so he got up. So the guy that's standing in the window, like he's praying, he helps to come and sit down by me, okay, and or whatnot have you. So I'm sitting down. Something had told me to get up and move away from him. So it was like they were trying to, make room to make me feel uncomfortable. But he's sitting there like he's actually praying. Like no shit. Like he's sitting up and he's just, yeah, all of that. And I'm in my phone. So at this time, it's like a stronger pull while I'm sitting down. So he started humbling shit, but I have my earpieces on my ears, so I got one ear uncovered and I got the other one covered. And he's humming in my ear, and it's like all of a sudden I just got frustrated, like real irritated, and I looked at him and say, like, what the hell are you doing? But when people pulling your sexual energy and they know their intentions, that's the type of stuff that they do, okay? These people are already knowing what your person is doing because they're authorized to reveal whatever they're doing to these people to intense the situation, whether you act out, whether you speak out, and or whatnot, or have you, to make you feel like you're out of place or you're out of order when they are, okay? And y'all, I'm sitting there, so the guy had the little boy in his hand. Now these people still sitting across from me at this point. The whole time their name ain't got called, their number ain't get called or nothing. I didn't even see them go get no ticket. Okay, all I see was them go in there and sit down. But you can do your ticket on your phone. Okay, you can press your number in when you go in or on your phone. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and at this time the guy did all that, so I just decided to get up, and I had kind of stood in the same spot where he was standing at because I didn't want to block the entrance. Okay. So I looked around and the lady was standing on the other side, by the box. So I'm like, okay, I might as well just stay right here, like whatever. So I go over there, I leaned over, I'm in my phone, and I'm basically facing another woman that's standing there waiting for her name to get called. Okay, cool. So, and it's all like they all like in the position of the situation where she's standing up there. She has a beige folder with all her documents in it, okay? And if you guys saw my video that I had yesterday, I had the beige, dark beige and black with the black tights on, okay? That's what I wore out yesterday, which you see in the video that I posted this morning. So, not really paying them no mind, just really, observing, but I'm just in my own zone. So I'm standing there, and so I end up going stand on the lady ended up getting called. The one that was standing by the bucket, her name got called. We bought a little, it's like a little box of where you can drop your mail in. Her name, when the lady got called, so I stood in that spot. I'm standing there. I done turned around and I'm looking to see if they call my name. The guy's pulling my energy, okay? He's pulling my sexual energy, and I'm on the phone, and so a black guy, the lady that was standing there, her name got called. Her number got called. So she leaves out, and at this time, I'm just standing there. So I'm on the phone, but while I'm on my phone, I end up standing out to look to see if my number was coming up. Because I'm there about an hour. I'm noticing the time or whatnot, or have you. No, excuse me, I need to back up. So they had a guy walk in. The guy walked in, he's sitting in front of the lady or whatever, and I noticed that he's sitting with the boy, the lady with the pink and the gray pants on, sweatpants on. And y'all, like I said, I end up getting up and I sit on the side. It was like they were telling me to move out the way or get out this spot or whatever, because he comes sit by me, so whatnot or have you. So they had a black guy come in there, he ended up standing in front of me, and he's just like standing there, just like, how a person can look down and they can be looking at you, like pulling from you. That's what he was doing to me. So I snapped a picture of his ass. He didn't even know it. He had no idea what I said. That's exactly what the fuck he was doing while I was standing in there in that little area, closed off area. Okay, and then it's another guy, the Mexican guy, with the lady with the little boy, and she had on pink. Y'all, I'm sitting there on the phone, and I just get like this strong pull from my my yanni, and I look up and the man looking at me, rubbing the baby by his stomach, pulling my energy, my sexual energy from me, rubbing that baby on his stomach. I said, "What the fuck? Are you sick? You fucking sick." And he just kept looking at me. So I snapped a picture of his ass. And the whole time that I was snapping a picture, he was still rubbing a baby on his stomach, pulling from me as to say, like, like he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a damn. So the crossing, the lady the security lady, she's standing back there. She looking. She observing every fucking thing. Okay. And when I started to speak up and say something, that's when she come bring her ass across me, talking about, oh, did they call your number or whatever. Right when the guy was pulling my energy, they called my number. I said what I had to say. I said that was so fucking disrespectful. It was just to say, like, oh, we don't need you to react because we got the energy anyway, or we pulled from you anyway. But I said, okay. So I snapped a picture. So his picture will be posted on this page. So when I leave out the store, out the Social Security office, I go all the way to the back. Okay. They even when I went to the back, they put me at the booth 10. Okay, and I took care of my business. Then they had a whole nother man come back there talking about, oh, you said meet me over here. I'm sitting there like, now why are these people playing with me, Lord? I started to start recording, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna be humble enough and let the divine prevail what just happened and transpired, because judgment call has already been made. But it was my person in my energy trying to control the outcome of the situation. Because yesterday, they were literally sitting, waiting, tapping my whatever invite message information or recording they have in my home for that shit to be released, because they knew something transpired. They knew, okay? Because they listen on my phone just like they listen on my phone, okay? So it went from that, y'all, from me getting seen or whatever and taking care of my business or whatnot. So when I left from the back, I was waiting for my ride, and I ended up calling my ride. And so I told the guy I was ready. He when I came out, he gonna tell me, like, put his hand on his mouth for me not to say nothing. I looked at him and shook my motherfucking head. Baby, you got me so fucked up. That's how you know people don't give a fuck about how they cross you or how they make you feel. Then the third party was in my energy talking about, oh, well, we're going to pay you. We're going to give you some money. I don't want no money from that. That was disrespectful. Who the fuck going to sit there and let somebody violate them like that? And then you in my energy, it's like both of them in my energy, putting life force energy from me, and then try to bring a guy around me for me to have sex with them. They can bring that sexual energy back to her, because that's really what she needs. Because this morning, what really made me make the video, she said, oh, I need your help. Baby, I'm not helping nobody just try to kill me, man. Like, who the fuck do you, what? Are you slow? Yeah, confirmation. She needs help. She has a mental problem. This is not what you want. Then to try to start conflict around my community with other people that had a hand in trying to take me out. So you don't went and did start all this shit and then telepathically telling me you need help. That ain't my problem. That's a personal problem. I'm not here to protect nobody. I'm protecting what God placed in my hands, what God got for me and my children. And then to try to have my kids to go behind the scenes and try to have my kids to disrespect me and then be in the energy telepathically telling me you ain't gonna do nothing. You can't do nothing. Yeah, that's the type of narcissistic shit that you try to do to make it seem like you winning in some area, or you making me feel some type of way. When only it's giving me the energy and an understanding to let myself be known, or what boundaries I'm not going to allow nobody to cross from me. It's setting the tone for me to realize and to see that I am important. I got something that a lot of you guys want, okay? But I'm a special type of woman. And that gives me to have respect for myself. See, when a motherfucker don't respect you, they don't respect themselves. I just made a video yesterday talking about how we do things that we're not comfortable with. We do things, and we don't check with self. How the fuck you expect somebody to respect you when you ain't even respecting yourself? That brings me to this situation right here that I speak, and I speak volumes on that because it was very fucking disrespectful. Very fucking disrespectful. That was the lowest of all things. Okay? And I meant that with all of me. That was disrespectful. And you get no play from that. You get none. And at the end of the day, that's what lead me to be the woman that I am right now. To know that when people can, do things like this in public, God will remove you. God's going to remove me. I'm telling you right now. He's going to remove me from the whole situation because there's another black guy came up in there. Oh, she chosen. He called the little boy chosen. Then he said star something, like he was telling the lady that don't do this, or she's a star, see this, that, like he was warning the people. And I'm literally sitting there observing. Then I look back, they had another black little girl sitting like in back where I was at, and she looking at me like this for me to be quiet. Man, hey, all that trolling shit gonna get you fucked up coming for me. And I'm not playing about me. Every time you feel comfortable to disrespect me and to cross my boundary, to feel like you're getting energy, to feel like you're harvesting, feel like you're stealing from me, you violating me, you will be exposed. I told you that once before. Nobody's safe for this energy. Nobody. I'm not playing about me. I'm not playing about my situation. I'm not playing about nobody disrespecting me. You will be checked. So don't think that when I'm in public that you're not going to be exposed, that you're not going to get checked. Because I will check you. And I checked him while he was in there. And you're going to pay for that. Tenfold. Tenfold. And what's the crazy part about it? When I was in there, and he tried to tell me to be quiet, and I didn't be quiet. He started texting, so I walked out, and I recorded it on my phone that he was texting, as to say he was alerting people of what he done to me, that I was going to expose him, and I put it on recording. So you guys are about to get that video in just a minute, okay? I'm going to load that to my channel, okay, to let you guys see how people will disrespect you in public and have no fucking respect for you in it. Now, all these people sitting around, this is in plain sight, y'all. These people are watching me. These people are watching this man. The security lady was watching him and everything. She was so organized with it, she stood back where she could see. She watched the whole thing play out. And what's the crazy most part about it, it was like she was looking at me for me to like project on me. Oh, watch your phone, stay in your phone, and I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm already in my phone, so what's the issue? But I had already knew my person was pulling my energy, but the man was just staring me down. You know how you can feel somebody just staring at you and just pulling intentionally even more from you while you just standing there, man, taking care of your business? That violated me. That was a whole violation, okay? That was a whole spiritual law broken, okay? And these people don't give a fuck what they doing. They don't. So at this point, I don't give a fuck how I make these motherfuckers feel. You come for me, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose the fuck out of you. So you try to send these people back into me or send people back into me, it's a hell no. It's a fuck no. I'm not fit to downgrade me for somebody else to feel comfortable. I'm not doing that. I'm too important. I'm too precious. I'm too kind. I'm too loving. I'm too nurturing. And if you can't respect me, and ain't no respect me as I am, just get the fuck out of my energy. Or I'll call my ancestors to pull y'all out. And I'm not playing. I don't mind. I done took too much, y'all. I done been too patient. And when I gotta go out in public and feel like somebody's spiritually raping me in the public, in the whole motherfucking community, in that area, sitting there watching that shit, may you be disrespected in the same way. may you be violated the same way. Now take that piece and shove it up your ass. I'm not here to make nobody comfortable with me. I'm not here to make nobody, feel like they empowered over me. I'm going to show you I'm empowered. My actions speak volumes. And I call judgment on you. I call judgment on Floyd Harmon. I call judgment on the unknown woman. I call judgment on that whole little family that was sitting right there helping that man pull from me. And the ones that was a part of it. Everybody that was in that office that was a part of that. I call judgment on everyone. And I call back my energy. I call it all back, whatever person, place, or thing where I left it. You do not have no consent to use my mentality against me. And I call my power and my energy back, knowing and unknowingly. I call it all back with love and divine care. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and load these videos up and let you guys see exactly what the hell just had transpired.